You smell like old carnival paint and chemicals, sitting here across from me like we're discussing the weather, instead of whatever brought you to request this meeting. The ocean told me you were coming. Every sea creature fled when your boat approached the portal. Even the sharks wanted nothing to do with whatever follows you around.
Smart little fishies! Though I'm hurt they don't appreciate my aquatic sense of humor. Remember when I poisoned Gotham's reservoir? Batman was so focused on saving people from drinking water that he forgot about the fish. Thousands of them floating belly up. You never showed up for that cleanup. Too busy with royal duties.
I was dealing with Ocean Master's submarine attacks on shipping lanes. Can't be everywhere at once. Unlike some people who seem to have unlimited time for elaborate death traps. Speaking of which, how many times has Batman foiled your schemes now? 50? 60? When do you admit this obsession isn't working?
Oh, Arthur, you missed the point entirely! Each failure teaches dear old Bat something new about how far he'll go to save people. Remember when I took over that cruise ship? 300 passengers, all wired with explosives. Batman had to choose who to save first. The look on his face when he realized he couldn't save everyone. Perhaps less.
I remember that cruise ship. You dumped it in the middle of my territory after Batman stopped you. 27 people with severe chemical burns from your gas. I had to call in every Marine medic from here to Poseidonus to treat them. Did you plan that part, or was it just collateral damage you never thought about?
What a wonderfully bureaucratic way to describe art in motion. Though I must admit, having the King of Atlantis as my cleanup crew was an unexpected bonus. Tell me, how did it feel rescuing people I'd already broken, like trying to unscramble an egg?
Felt like doing my job. Those people needed help, they got help. Your art left 3 kids orphaned and a woman paralyzed from your gas. I made sure the kids got placed with families near the coast so they could visit their parents' graves. Practical solutions to real problems.
Let's talk about your own family drama. Black Manta killed your father, didn't he? And your son? Sweet little Arthur Jenner, wasn't it? Where was all that oceanic power when your own blood needed protection? At least my failures are intentional.
Manta caught me off guard once. I learned from that mistake. He's in an Atlantean prison now, paying for what he did. Your mistakes keep happening because you never learn from them. How many times has Harley Quinn left you? How many times have your own plans backfired and hurt you instead of Batman?
She leaves because she thinks she can have a normal life. Adorable delusion? She always comes back when reality reminds her that normal is just another word for boring. But prison Arthur? Really? You put Manta in a cell instead of ending him, even after what he did to your family?
Ending him would have made me like him. Justice isn't revenge, it's accountability. Manta lives with what he did every day. Death would have been easier for him. Your Harley keeps leaving because she's trying to heal from what you did to her. Ever consider that?
She doesn't need healing, she needs to embrace the wonderful madness. Like when I threw her into that chemical vat, I gave her freedom from sanity. Though speaking of chemical vats, didn't you once threaten to boil the ocean around Metropolis? Something about Lex Luthor's underwater drilling? Very dramatic.
Luthor's deep sea mining was killing whale migration patterns and poisoning thermal vents. I gave him a demonstration of what would happen if he continued. He stopped. Problem solved without anyone dying. Your chemical vat routine destroyed a brilliant psychiatrist and turned her into your attack dog.
She's a beautiful butterfly who learned to fly by jumping off a cliff. But thermal vents, whales, migration patterns, you sound like an environmental protection agency. Do you ever miss the days when being king meant conquest instead of conservation? When Atlantis tried to invade the surface world?
Those invasion attempts happened because previous kings feared the surface world would destroy the oceans. They were wrong about the methods, right about the threat. I chose cooperation over conquest. Your methods create the problems you claim to solve. Harley's madness makes her dangerous to everyone, including herself.
Dangerous is interesting, safe is boring. Though I notice you keep bringing up my Harley. Jailus, your own marriage didn't exactly work out, did it? Mara's quite the firebrand, literally. All that water magic and royal temper. Does she still blame you for choosing duty over family time?
Mara understands the responsibilities we both carry. Royal marriages aren't about personal happiness. They're about serving our people. Your relationship with Harley is about control and manipulation. She's not your partner. She's your victim who learned to fight back.
Partner. Such limiting labels. Harley and I transcend conventional relationship categories. We're chaos incarnate. Though speaking of transcending categories, how do you handle being part of the Justice League while ruling a sovereign nation? Divided loyalties must be awkward during international incidents.
The League understands that Atlantis comes first when conflicts arise. They respect sovereign boundaries. Your partnership with other rogues never lasts because you can't share spotlight or credit. Remember the Legion of Doom? You sabotaged 3 missions because Luther got more attention than you did.
I improved those missions with unpredictability. Luther's plans were so boring: take over the world, rule with iron fist, blah blah blah. Where's the artistry? Where's the humor? Though I notice you've never joined any villain teams. Professional jealousy or just bad at networking.
I don't join villain teams because I'm not a villain. Ocean Master invited me to join his campaigns against the surface world multiple times. I refused because genocide isn't governance. Your artistic improvements killed more Legion members than heroes did.
Details, details. Art requires sacrifice. But Ocean Master, your own brother. Family drama runs deep in the royal bloodline, doesn't it? He wanted to share power, you wanted to hoard it. How is that different from any surface world dictator?
Orm wanted to commit mass murder and call it justice. I stopped him because that's what brothers do. They stop each other from becoming monsters. You never had anyone who cared enough to stop you before you went too far. That's the real tragedy of your origin story.
Oh, Arthur, you beautiful knavefish king. My origin story isn't tragic, it's liberating. One bad day freed me from the burden of caring about consequences, meanings, purposes. While you're drowning in responsibilities and family obligations and royal duties, I'm swimming in pure honest chaos. Tell me, when you're lying in that royal bed, listening to the ocean's endless whispers about all the people you couldn't save today, don't you ever wish you could just let it all go?